Do not move to Calgary without watching this video. I've had a lot of people asking me if Calgary is still a good place to live. As more and more people start to migrate to Calgary, we experienced what some would call a boom over the past 5 years. But what about now? What about in 2025? Is Calgary still a good place to live, especially compared to other cities? Hey, my name is Hashim and I'm with Real Broker. I've listed timestamps on the screen because I value your time. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So first off, let's look at the raw numbers and what they mean. And keep in mind, this is being filmed on June 25, 2025. So I haven't got the June market statistics yet. So we're going to stick with the May market statistics and use those. Overall, we've seen a 17% decrease in home sales compared to this time last year. So that's pretty self-explanatory. That means there's been less sales this month than there were at this time last year. That being said, we are still 11% over long-term trends. Compared to last month, the sales have also increased very slightly. The inventory has increased quite a bit and the months of supply is now 2.6. That means instead of a very strong seller's market, we're heavily shifting towards a balanced market if we are already in one. Now here is a quick snapshot of what's going on with each type of home in Calgary and where it's going in terms of prices. One of the first things you'll notice is multifamily homes such as row homes and apartments. The value of those are going down. On a completely separate note, I do have a different video on why the condo market is going down, so make sure to check that out as well. Now, taking a look at all these numbers and these snapshots, what does that mean for you as a buyer? Shifting from more of a strong seller's market to more of a balanced market means buyers have more options, they have less urgency, and they have a lot more choices to choose from because we have more inventory. That also means as a buyer, you have more negotiating power than, let's say, last year at this time. That being said, keep in mind that homes under 600K or entry-level homes are still very competitive. So to kind of summarize, the actual market in Calgary is shifting more towards a balanced market, and if you're a buyer, now would be a good time to step in. Now, apart from the real estate market, what are some things that Calgary is known for? First off, you're only an hour or 2 hours away from some beautiful parks, national parks such as Banff, Waterton. You're just hours away from the mountains and they're super close. So if you ever need a weekend getaway, you have all these beautiful places super close by. Calgary is also kind of built for the outdoors. There's over 1,000 kilometers of walking / biking trails. There's so many parks here within Calgary. It's perfect if you're an outdoorsy person like me, or maybe if you've got a dog or you have a family that loves the outdoors. It's a perfect place for you. Number 2, Calgary is one of the friendliest and cleanest places in Canada. And there are a lot of communities which are, being built and have been built for a long time, which are specifically designed for growing families. For example, Mahogany, Tuscany, Evanston, Legacy, all these areas. And the diversity here just continues to grow. You have food from all around the world. You have Korean food, Somalian food, Indian food, etc. That being said, Calgary isn't all sunshines and rainbows, especially in the winters. Speaking of winters, Calgary does have a brutal winter. And one thing I can tell you from experience, I've lived in Calgary all my life and the traffic here has just kept on getting worse. And of course, that's because of the massive migration to Calgary. But if you're a person that hates traffic, I would probably suggest looking at the surrounding cities instead of Calgary. Another thing to watch out for is the rent. Yeah, it has dropped slightly compared to last year, but it is still very competitive. All that being said, is Calgary still a good place to live in? Honestly, I think it is, but only if you play the game smart. The market is shifting, and if you want to win, you have to play very strategically. Now, if you're thinking of buying, relocating, or you're just curious where the hidden gems are in Calgary, give me a call at 587-892-7755. Or text me the word Calgary at 587-892-7755, and I'll personally send you my top picks for the best underpriced homes in Calgary and surrounding areas. Now, if this helped you even a little bit, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments where you're watching from. And if you're watching from Calgary, let me know in the comments things you love about Calgary or hate about Calgary. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hashim out.